Hi everyone, and welcome back to Up and Running channel. And today I'm going to introduce you to one of our wee friends. This is Swifty, and Swifty's our wee home most weekends when we try and get away after work on a Saturday and get out, explore different places, go for wee runs in nice places. And this weekend we have come to Kilclief, just down the road a wee bit, nice and local, just to get us back and started again, make sure everything's going well. And going to take us on a wee run round the east coast. The plan is to head up the coast to Ballyhornan and then head towards Hourglass, cut down onto the trails, back into Ballyhornan and back to Kilclief. So we'll get on our way, see how we get on. It's absolutely beautiful right here. We love coming down here every now and again, keep it local. And it's a beautiful morning, but there is a lot of big dark clouds about. Hopefully we'll avoid most of them and we'll have a nice wee run up the coast. Morning, how we going?
Morning, how are you?
All good. Yeah.
Good morning.
This is we get a lot of the people coming down for their swims. Absolutely stunning. And I'll be in there myself after we run. Good wee recovery into the sea. That's us coming around by Kilclief now on our way to Ballyhornan, and this here is another lovely spot where we like to camp sometimes as well. You can just step down into the water here, it's beautiful. Kilclief beach there. And there's nice trails then when we head around here. You can go out down the trails, brings you right round the coast to Ballyhornan, which I'd probably do tomorrow. But it's not amazing. Then over this side of the moors. So you're in the middle of all the beauty of County Down. All the milkers in. Now we're coming up towards Ballyhornan, and the tide's coming well in now. And the tide is out actually. That's Gunner Island over there. When the tide's out you can walk across there. But a lot of people have got caught out the tide coming back in and they can't get back again. So make sure you know your tide times, people. Into Ballyhornan now. Another beautiful morning. I'll cycle up here later for a wee coffee at Kelly's. Might even get a wee stout and a cable bar. It's your life for a living, isn't it? That's us just going in the chapel town now. Nice quiet wee spot. And that's the popular Kearns Bar. Very famous for its steaks and seafood. A lovely place. Be sitting outside there, you know. So we're heading out of Chapelstown. Keep on up the road. We're heading towards Ardglass. Normally Sundays are taken up training for marathons. You have certain miles to do, certain time to do it in. And this year I decided not to go for Dublin. I've done Belfast, not doing Dublin, and I'm just going to enjoy the mountains, the trails, the cliff runs, and totally different on a Sunday now. You can just leave the motorhome, head up the road, find whatever trails, any mountains nearby, and just enjoy it. Totally different running, a lot more enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, I love marathons, I love having something to aim for, and it keeps you focused, but this is just more like freedom. Head wherever you want, enjoy nature, and couldn't do it in a better place than this morning. And you'll see when we get on to the coastal run, absolutely brilliant. Mr. Hawk. This is always a beautiful view of the moors here, coming towards Ardglass. So you're looking down over Ardglass, straight into the moors on a lovely day like this. So you couldn't beat it. Just before Ardglass, we're turning up the Sheepbog Road, heading up towards Ardglass Kilclief. Quiet wee road, and it leads us back onto the trails. Can't wait. Now this wee road leads us down onto the trails, and this is all part of the Kilclief Way. So if anybody's done it, you know this part well. Beautiful piece of coastline, and you come to the house here, there's a wee lane on the right hand side. You'll see the wee style. Worth a visit any day. Really recommend it, and you'll see why. Now you'll see the wee beaten trail, and you just follow the coast. That's the wee signs for the Kiel Way. And you see these wee posts all over the coastline. So keep them in your sight and you'll not go far wrong. Absolutely beautiful morning here. And look at that for views right around the coastline. Stunning. Happy Sunday, everybody. See why I enjoy this place. Beautiful, lovely, clear, crisp morning. Birds are singing, so peaceful. And folks, I'd just like to thank you all for watching the wee videos, especially the Hill and Dales, and get a lot of lovely feedback. Still don't know what I'm at really, I'm still learning, but I am enjoying doing it, and it is nice. People are telling you that they're watching the videos and they're enjoying them. And I even had a wee man one night, I got talking to him at Hill and Dale, and he messaged me after the Sleeve Donard race to tell me that he absolutely loved my video. He couldn't make the race, but by watching the video he felt like he was running it with me. And I have to say, I did feel good for a wee man that doesn't really know what he's at, and he's just bringing his GoPro along. It's going alright, and as I say, I'm enjoying doing it. So we'll do a wee bit more, and hopefully now that we're out in the motorhome, we'll get seeing a lot more of the country, and I'll bring you around some of the nice places I love to run, especially up around Donegal and places. But anywhere like this on a lovely Sunday morning, you couldn't beat it. That's us heading back into Ballyhorn now. And this bit always feels a bit strange because you're on through somebody's garden by their window, but it is part of the route and it's all okay. Beautiful spot, as there's no private beach. Someone else going to have a great view in the morning and open the doors. Look at that. So it's back round to Ballyhorn now. Back around the cable bar and back on the road we started. So, a couple of miles back down the road, back into Swifty and into the sea. Back to base. Happy days. See a big D's up. Boondog will be up into the sea very cool. Boomer's up anyway. Tide's well in. There he is. Now, here, in, come on, in, come on, up. Mad keen to get out. Just like Diane.
Frankie, get that off now and tell me to get it off. Fuck.
She's very camera shy, look. Can't wait to get into the water.
I'll do this and then you can't post it because...
Oh, I'll post it, don't you worry about that. There's our other mode of transport now on the bikes. Boondog gets a lap of luxury in his wee trailer. So we'll head on up the road to Ballyhorn or somewhere. That's the worst about staying close to home. You'll get visitors. Look at the heck of this. You know who to blame for this thing getting their leg over. Hey, what a place to wake up in. Look at that there. Class. Now, go for a smaller run this morning. Yesterday, done a 12-mile run around here. It was absolutely beautiful, but this morning we'll go for a wee smaller one. We'll head up towards Kilclief Beach. Along it, there is a trail. I've only been on it once, but let's see where it takes. I think it takes us around to Ballyhorn, and then we'll come back down the road home again. So, see how we get on this morning. This place was packed yesterday with swimmers and yoga ones. Nobody here today. This is the beauty about being off on a Monday. Everywhere is quiet and it's great. So we're going to leave the road here just at Kilclief Beach, head on to the beach, and hopefully there'll be a wee trail around the coastline, and we'll see what it's like this morning. It should be beautiful. Yeah, probably should have went on up the road past the wee lay-by and then went on. Save us having to cross this. Sure, adds to the fun. Happy days. Now, it's just the far side of Kilclief Beach. You're heading to the coastline. You just duck onto this. And yes, there's a wee trail. Happy days. I just asked a wee walker there with his dog, just checking if this place definitely takes you round to Ballyhorn. He says, yep, just follow the trail and you'll come to a part where the trail stops and there's a stone wall for a field, and the path is actually on top of the stone wall. So that'll be interesting to see when we get there, see what that's all about. But look at that there, absolutely stunning. Oh, this is beautiful. And there's the view right down Strangford Loch. We're camping on just down that coast there. And Swifty, there's a wee lighthouse up us. And look at that. Unreal. There is a well beaten track the whole way, just hugging the coastline. So far, can't go wrong. Just follow the trail and enjoy it. Now, this is another wee hidden beach, well off the road. So you can either follow round from Ballyhornan over there, or come the way I come from Killard. This is sort of halfway, and when the tide's in you can't get the whole way around, but tide's just on its way in. I'll get round before it comes in, but look at that there. Unbelievable. And it's only up the road from us. We definitely are spoiled. Doesn't look like it's gonna last much longer. The erosion means it's right at the edge. Wouldn't like you stand under that one, I thought. Presuming this is you up onto the wall. Because I've definitely run out of trail. Now. Aha. Yep. This is us. Lovely. Not easy to run these stones, but it's not for too long. I'll soon be back in the sand of Ballyhornan. Morning. That's a great morning. That's us into Ballyhornan now. And I have to correct myself from yesterday. I told you that was Gunner's Island. I lied. When I seen it marked on Strava, it's actually called Guns Island. So I apologise to anybody who was giving up to me. And all those years I was wrong. So there you go, an apology from Frankie. Now, that's us at the end of the beach now. And there you go, that stretch of trails and coastline was exactly 5k. So we are now back on the road, and we just go up into Ballyhornan, back down the road to where we're staying. I think it's roughly about 2.5 miles, so we'll see us down there. So we're running back down the road. That's the coastline, we come right around there. And just spotted this yesterday, had a wee laugh. Don't think it's named after me. But the two boys there look a bit like me. And Frankie is not going to leap over there. Now, I want to go back to Kilclief. That's us back to Swifty and just reached 7 mile. Good start to the week. Morning. Sure, getting my breakfast ready hopefully. Happy days.
It's so hard. Like he goes everywhere with me.
Yeah.
And I've started to run now too.
Yeah, good woman.
So he done 4.5 mile one morning with me on the horse, and then I was running 5k that evening. And I rang Kieran and I was like, "Can he come?" And he said,
No,
"Too much."
too much.
And I
Oh, there's another horse there. I know here it's great whenever you can get out, isn't it?
well, enjoy the rest of your day.
All the best, Pet. Good to see you.